Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Oh my god, closed captions. Yeah. I opened them and didn't start them again. Okay, they're started now. But hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope you're all having a good start to your... Oh my god, I have to sneeze. No, I'm not. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to sneeze or not. We'll see. But I hope you're all having a good start to your weekend. I haven't done anything so far except wake up and stream. So that's a relatively good start to my weekend, in my opinion. Let me check up on chat. Let's see. Hi, Charlie. Congratulations on being first. I hope you enjoy your gluten-free cookie. Vampire baseball. Oh yeah, it was Muse. Yeah, supermassive black hole. Yeah, I've never seen Twilight, which I know is, I guess, like, blasphemy for some people, but, like, it's bad, but the people that like it know that it's bad. Like, they're like, it's bad, but we like it. So I never watched it because I was like, well, it's bad, so why would I watch it? But everyone's like, no, but it's good. It's, like, bad, but it's good, which I understand. Like, I understand liking something that is bad. I just never got into Twilight. I don't know. I never read the books or anything, so... Like, I'm sure I would, like, enjoy the movie if I watched it. Kind of. Maybe. I like some of the cast. Like, I like Anna Kendrick and... I don't know who else. Kristen Stewart and stuff, so... I would perhaps enjoy it. I don't know. But I've never seen it. Charlie, you paid your daily loan. You've now paid 6,100 bells on your loan. That's crazy. That's so many bells. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm organizing my boxes off screen right now, and I just fucked them up. And then, of course... Okay. I was gonna put Leo's boots on since it's kind of money, but they're too... His boots are too small? Oh my god, his feet got that much bigger? What the fuck? Oh no, he just got a bath. He's gonna go out in the mud, and he's not gonna have any shoes on? Oh no. Okay, well, we're gonna have to order him new shoes. Okay. He's bootless in his walk for the rain. Oh no, buddy. It's a guilty pleasure. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I've come to understand about it, is like, it's bad, but like, it's just, you know, it's something that I watched when I was whatever age and just to have an attachment to it or whatever, which is super valid and I totally understand. So... Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to chat and also do this. Switching to my laptop, hang on. Yeah, no worries. You're good. So Charlie had a doctor's appointment. Hello from my laptop. Hi. And Charlie's been really fatigued lately and kind of has resulted in basically being in bed for most of the day, which is what happens when you're incredibly fatigued. Like, you can't do anything other than be in the bed all day. But the doctor that we spoke to was like, I understand being in bed all day, but also, like, it's not good for your body and it's not good for your mind to just, like, be in bed all day. Like, you know, that's basically what's the word? Like a concoction for depression and, like, body... Oh, you need to refill your meds? Okay, well, that you can do that while you watch my stream. I feel like that's, like, kind of like a... Not mindless activity, because you have to think about the meds that you put in, but, like, something you can do with your hands while you watch the stream. And it'll keep you conscious and upright, which is what I was about to say, is that I'm forcing Charlie to be upright during my stream, if they can, or at least, like, as upright as they can be, because that doctor was like, yeah, you really shouldn't be in bed all day. Also in bed because of pain. Yeah, pain, fatigue. Like, I'm not, like, we're not here to judge Charlie for being in bed because, like, it's... Like, I understand why it's happening, but we're just trying to do our best to, like, make them feel better, not worse. And being in the bed, like, feels better in the moment, but then, like, probably in the long run is going to make you feel worse. So I'm just every once in a while forcing Charlie to be conscious, kind of against their will. But I feel like that's a good thing to keep you sort of conscious and keep your brain moving, is to put the pills in the cases. I'm just struggling trying to exist right now. No, I know. Like, I know that it's really hard right now. And that's why we're going to see all these doctors, because hopefully somebody will have a fucking solution to the way that Charlie is feeling. So, thanks for helping me. Yeah, I mean, duh. I'm your partner. Like, that's literally my job. But no, we're gonna figure out, like, what the fuck to do and, like, what the fuck is going on, because like we know the underlying reason that Charlie is feeling this way. Like we know what, you know, diseases they have, right? Like we know that it's POTS, we know that it's EDS and all that kind of stuff. So it's just kind of a matter of like figuring out what specifically we can do and what specifically is wrong, and how to fix it. So okay, I think I organized everything. I really need to release some of these poliwags because I'm literally out of boxes. So I'll start releasing some of them while I'm still on just chatting. Here, I can release these ones. Okay. Oh, I should make sure I have the counter. I haven't done any since... Yeah, very few of my issues have actual treatment. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing, is like, a lot of them, it's like there's just nothing you can do, really. Like, all of the medicine that they take for POTS is like off-label. It's not like listed or like marketed as something to help with POTS. It's something that helps with blood pressure or something that helps with heart rate, and that just like in and of itself helps POTS, but it's not meant to specifically help POTS. Yeah, just treating the symptoms. Exactly. So you can't actually cure the disease, so to speak. You can only like treat the symptoms, which, you know, can definitely be frustrating. And, you know, I get it a little bit. Like, you know, I have like autism and ADHD, and there's not really a cure for ADHD, but you can treat the symptoms, like not being able to focus and that kind of thing. Not that I am treating my symptoms. I'm raw dogging my ADHD, but if I weren't, it would... Yeah, so anyway, I get it.
How much money do you have?
Oh.
69 cents. You know what that means?
You know what that means?
I don't have enough money for chicken nuggets.
So true, Charlie. I don't have enough money for chicken nuggets, honestly. I'm poor. Okay. Anyway, today we're going to be doing some Pokemon Violet. It doesn't really matter that it's Pokemon Violet, I guess. Well, no, it does a little bit. We're just continuing Baby's first Masuda hunt because we have still not gotten a Poliwag. I think we're probably going to hit odds today or get very close. No, we probably won't hit odds. We'd probably hit odds next time because I'm at 400. I'm at 425, I think that's where we left off. And I have like 50 eggs or 60 eggs. So, well... We'd get close. I don't think we're going to hit odds, but we'll be close. Thank you for the shiny luck, Charlie. So hopefully we'll get it today. We won't have to, you know, go to odds. I forgot to get more eggs over the weekend, so I got them this morning. So I have like 2 boxes of eggs, I think, that we can do. What are odds again? 1 in 512 is Masuda plus Shiny Charm, I think. Because Masuda without Shiny Charm is like 1 in 600 something. And then with Shiny Charm is 1 in 512, I believe. Granted, my odds are a little bit skewed because I did hatch the first couple batches of eggs kind of incorrectly. I was using my Politoed and not my Poliwrath. And my Poliwrath has better stats, so I should have been using him the whole time. But my brain was like, well, I want a Politoed, so I should use the Politoed parent. But the Poliwrath parent is actually better. So my first batch of eggs kind of count, kind of don't. They do count because I was using the Japanese Ditto, but my odds were probably a little bit lower when I was using the Politoed than when I'm using the Poliwrath. But it's okay because I've been using the Poliwrath for all of the last sets of eggs, like all of the ones I got today and last stream. Those were all from the Poliwrath, so we should be good. But in addition to doing more Masuda hunting, Charlie and I didn't really have time to like grab more snacks from Snacksworth. Um, oh. Yeah, no, I have more than 2 boxes of eggs. We didn't really have time to grab more snacks from Snacksworth because we were just busy. So I don't have any more legendaries to hunt yet. Snacksworth, I know, it's such a funny thing that's his name. But we didn't have time to grab more snacks from him or do the group BBQs that we needed to get the rest of the snacks. So I don't have any more legendaries to hunt today, which is fine. I was just kind of doing that in the meantime because it was something else I needed to complete. But I found out that there's a little bit of extra story for the Indigo Disc that we haven't done. I was watching my friend Kat stream, me but sitting up today. I was watching my friend Kat's stream last night, and she was finishing the Indigo Disc story, like beating Kieran and doing everything in the under depths. And everybody in her chat was like, "Oh my gosh, you have to do this. You get like a bonus cutscene." And I was like, I didn't get the bonus cutscene. I didn't do that. So I'm going to figure out what the bonus cutscene is all about. I'm going to grab all my meds. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to be doing whatever the bonus cutscene is. I don't really know what's going to happen. But we're going to find out together, do a little bit of plot. And I think that might be all of the story, unless there's another bonus cutscene I don't know about. But yeah, I think we're mostly done with the story. I don't think there's much else that we could do because we've done the epilogue, we've done all of the Indigo Disc, we've done all of the main story. So all we have left is this cutscene and I guess any other cutscenes that might happen. And then it's really just like catching legendaries. And then like, that's pretty much it. Like, that's everything. So I can't believe how far we've gotten in this game. Because I don't know, like I kind of feel like I just started and I also feel like I've been playing it forever. But yeah, okay. I have like a few more poliwags I'm trying to release so that I have room in my boxes for all the eggs, and then I will switch over so you guys can see what I'm doing. I have literally 3 poliwags left, so just get them out of my boxes. Okay. Free them. I know, I feel bad. Like, I just birthed them, and now I'm like forcing them all to just live in the wild. I'm gonna cause a poliwag outbreak by releasing so many of them. Okay, there we go. I released all of them. I have 2 extra boxes now in case we need more eggs. And okay, we're good. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna switch over to our good friend, the Elgato. Okay. All right, good. The counter is up. I wasn't sure if it was or not. Where is the game? There she is. Our grocery order is being shopped. Slay. Charlie and I desperately need groceries. We haven't had food in the house for like 3 days. Yeah, so here's all my poliwags. And I have this box, and these 3 rows of eggs. So I have 2.5 boxes exactly. So how many is that? 30, 60, and then 15? 5, 10, 15. Yeah, so 60, 75? 75. So, so we'll be exactly 500. 425 plus 75 is 500. Okay, perfect. So we'll end at 500. And if we don't get it, I might hatch 12 more eggs just to get to odds if we have time. Okay. So to trigger this like cutscene, then let me put Poliwrath in. To trigger this cutscene, I need Terapagos. Where is he? Where did I put? Oh, here it is. Terapagos. And I'm at the crystal pool here in Kitakami because apparently I can trigger this cutscene if I go over here. Oh, what did I run into? The fuck? Okay. Oh. Does he just have to be in my party? Why do I just have a black screen? Hello? I didn't do anything yet. Hello? Okay, it is the cutscene. I was like, what's happening? Okay. Oh. Terralumi. Whoa. He's glowing. I'm assuming he's... Ah! Ah! Hello? What the fuck? Well now. This is a curious development. Have I somehow broken through the boundaries of space-time? And who are you? Professor Turo, question mark. Is he the real Professor Turo? Because the AI would know who I am. Professor? Have we met? If so, I'm sorry, but I don't seem to recall it. Yeah, but no. I'm Professor Turo. I research Pokemon in Area Zero, and yet... Agiai! What? This Pokemon, is it the Iron Serpent? Iron Serpent? This is Miraidon. Is that right? So its name is Miraidon. That's a good name. Agion? From the clues you've already let slip, I suppose I would have to conclude, from my perspective, this must be the future. From his perspective. No, this should be the past from his perspective. I don't know. Though, of course, the complexities of space-time are beyond count. It's possible that our encounter might not even be occurring in a timeline connected to my own. Perhaps this meeting is nothing more than a fleeting miracle. Why don't we exchange as much useful data as we can in what little time that fate has gifted us? I guess. The fuck? I was gonna say that I thought Terapagos was, like, interacting with the terrestrial energy from the pool, but... The fuck? He's dead! What is he doing here? Is there anything that you would like to ask me? Why are you here? I don't precisely know the cause. I was analyzing some recent data in my secret lab one moment, and the next I was standing here before you. Perhaps this is the influence of the crystal Pokemon that lies dormant in that place. Or perhaps the cause lies with you and I. Is there anything else you wish to ask me? What are you studying now? I'm researching methods to catch Pokemon that live in different timelines so I might transport them to the present day in my own timeline. It sounds fantastical, no doubt, but I am drafting plans now for a machine that may achieve it. You see, this book captured my imagination when I read it as a child and has never let go. But progress has been slow and beset by failures. I haven't left my lab in quite some time now. I desperately hope that I might glean some new insight from this conversation so I can finally make some progress and return home. Is there anything else you wish to ask me? What about Arvin? Oh, you even wish to know about my private life. I do have a family, a son. He is probably at home right now. Well, no, I suppose right now could be inaccurate. Whenever and wherever he is, I imagine he must be quite lonely. Now, let us trade places in this exchange. I'd say the time has come for my own questions. What is this place? It doesn't appear to be anywhere in Paldea. This is the Crystal Pool. So we're at Kitakami's Crystal Pool, eh? I remember reading about it in certain texts. It's said to be a place where water wells up from the ground imbued with terrestrial energy. It would seem that I have been shifted quite far in both space and time. My next question, then. That Pokemon you have, the Iron Serpent. I mean Miraidon. Tell me more about it. It's a precious partner to me. You can ride it all over the place. You can ride it all over the place. My initial thought was that it bears a striking resemblance to Cyclizar, wouldn't you agree? Perhaps some future form of Cyclizar. If so, it does lend a hint of credence to my hypothesis. Agia. That book you have there, I don't recognize its cover. What is it? The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. Would you let me see it for just a moment? Oh, I have Briar's book. Yeah, she gave that to me. Oh. Oh. Twitter. Okay. Descriptions of the Area Zero underdepths and a record of Terapagos' awakening. Who is this Briar to have written such a work? She's a descendant of Heath. Now, isn't that something? A descendant of the original author of the Violet Book. Exploration runs in the family, I see. At any rate, this is a book that would ignite the imagination of any true scientist. I'm sorry, but I simply must have the time to read through this book more thoroughly. Uh-oh. Oh, the mist is closing in again, or once again. I assume that means our time is near its end. Yeah. I wish I could spend longer getting to know the Iron Serpent, but I must hurry. That book, I imagine it must be quite valuable. I wouldn't feel right for me to claim it without offering you any recompense. In exchange, then, though I hate to part with something so precious to me, would you consider trading me that book for my copy of the Violet Book? Yeah, sure. Why not? Didn't I already have the Violet Book, though? Because Arvin gave it to me? Oh well. I'll have it again. The book has the name Turo written on it in clumsy handwriting from when he was little. I appreciate this more than you can imagine. Perhaps I should take this chance to go home and enjoy a bit of downtime with a good book. This is where we part, fellow adventurer and Iron Serpent. How lucky we were to meet across space and time. I bid you adieu. So is he dead or not dead? What the fuck was that? Hello, sir? Weird. Yeah, very weird. And Miraidon is so sad he didn't, like, recognize him because it's not the one that Miraidon knew. Okay, that was super weird. It's auto-saving. Oh. It changed the starting screen. It has the Violet Book on it now. Weird. He is just a baby. So true. Speaking of just babies, check this out, you guys. She's just a baby. She is so cozy right now. Okay. And then I'm back in my dorm room. I know it saved, but I'm saving too. That was weird as fuck. Okay, what happens if I, like, leave now? There's something happening in the entrance hall. I don't want to be, Okay. It was Eri and Yakumo. Where are they? That guy walking his Misdreavus. Okay. Where are they? Are they over here? Hello? Eri? No. Where am I supposed to... Hello? How do I... This book is, like, sticking out. Okay, no, that's just information. Where am I supposed to... Are they up? Can I go up? Hello? Go up more? Eri? I love Gengar. Oh my god. And Gulpin? All the Misdreavus just Not mischievous. Murkrows just sitting right there. Where are these bitches? It said that there's something here, right? Yeah. Eri and Yakumo are supposed to be here. Where are they? Am I dumb? Where? Oh my god, there's bats up there. Where the fuck are they? How am I supposed to trigger this cutscene? Hello? Maybe they're in uniform now? I mean, yeah, but I still haven't seen them, I don't think. Eri's tall. Like, I feel like I would know her if I saw her. Even if she was in, like, a school uniform. Yeah, because these are not... none of these people are them. Huh. Because usually Penny was triggering the cutscenes with those guys, but I don't see Penny either. Penny is good at hiding, though. Is that Yakumo? Oh, wait, this is them. Oh. Eri looked really different. Yo, Ty. Not every day we get to see them around the academy, huh? For sure. She has white hair normally, so the black hair threw me off. But I recognized Yakumo. But Eri really threw me off. I've never seen her face. She has the paint over her face normally. She's beautiful. For sure, we're not in the same grade as Ty, so it's lucky we bumped into them. You doing alright, pal? Not sure what to make of that dumbfounded look you got going on there. I feel like I know you. Oh, that's right. I forgot we're not wearing our usual outfits today. Man, now that you mention it, I guess this is the first time they're seeing us looking all proper in our academy uniforms, huh? Yeesh, now I feel all awkward about it. But hey, let's clear things up. It's me, Yakumo, or DJ Vice when you catch me at the deck. She looks so very different. Eri here, but I'm sure that was obvious. It's not obvious. You look so different without the face paint. We came in today to take some makeup tests. Figured it was about time we started clawing back all that learning we missed out on while we were holed up in our bases. Our Team Star outfits aren't all that practical for tests and things, so we came in our new school uniforms today. Hey, Eri, you think that Ty could help us out with our ongoing sitch? Hey, that's right. Great idea, Yakumo. Can I help with something? We've got a little proposal for you. How'd you like to be a tutor? Geez, one step at a time. Maybe we should start by explaining what's going on. Yeah, a tutor for what? Whoops, right you are, Eri. So, okay, basically the other Team Star bosses are having a rough time of it. You remember Melly, Artie, and Atticus, right? Yeah. Those three. Yep, they've been taking makeup tests like us, but they sure ain't passing them. They might actually have to repeat the year, which would suck after all the effort they put in to come back to school. Before you ask me and Eri have already tried tutoring them ourselves, but it didn't go well at all. Nope, you know, I seriously didn't think those three would have such a hard time. I mean, for me, it feels like all you need to do is to pass tests is learn formulas and memorize stuff, but I guess I just can't wrap my head around what it is that they can't wrap their heads around. And I'm only good at teaching people if it's to do with sports or exercise. Yeah, she's beefy. We heard from Penny that your grades are pretty decent. I bet even Ortega and the others would perk their ears up if you drop by to teach them, which loops us right back to my opening refrain. Think you could help tutor for us? I don't know if I'd be good at it. No, you'll be great at it. I just know you're the one for the job, Ty. Whoops, almost forgot. We gotta keep this under wraps, okay? No telling Penny. We stress her out enough for one lifetime. There's no way we can bother her with this. This will be our little secret, okay? We'll be right here, so come let us know when you're ready to start. Okay, so that's like some other entire thing that I'm not going to do right now because I want to hatch eggs, but interesting. This game continues to keep on giving, regardless of if I ask it to. Okay. Alright, well, let's put the first batch of eggs in our party. I'll keep Terapagos in my party, why not? And grab... all the poliwags. Okay, we'll grab the first row of eggs. I'm a whacker filling meds. You're a whacker? Good to know, Charlie. Thank you. Awake. I figured what you meant. Yeah. You know, like I said, I'm forcing Charlie to be conscious. So I told them if they fall asleep, I'm gonna make them like go on a walk or something. So they're desperately trying to avoid having to go on a walk right now. Why did that guy have a yellow text bubble? Your phone can reveal your past lives to me. My, I sense great depths to your past. You must have seen much in lives gone by. I can study your Rotom phone to peer into past lives you've lived. I call it rotometry. Care to try? Your past, it drifts before my eyes. I see a life you once lived in. Oh, where is this? Oh, so she knows what other games I've played. Sinnoh? Yes, it's coming into clearer focus. In this previous life, you once tread the grounds of Sinnoh. I see you digging beneath the surface of Sinnoh region itself and dazzling crowds and super contest shows. Well, I didn't actually do that, but yeah. Allow me to fashion your Rotom phone, a case that befits your Oh, I can get a special phone case for the other games? Your case is finished. Carry it proudly. I got the Poketech case. If you wish to plumb your memories for past lives, come speak to me again. Okay, yes. That sounds really fun. Okay, I've been in Galar because I've played Sword and Shield. Yes, it's coming into clearer focus. In this previous life, I was in Galar with equally enormous Dynamax Pokemon at your side. And there. Your case is finished. Carry it proudly. I got the Ball Guy! I love Ball Guy! Yay! Okay, we're gonna have to look at these phone cases. Okay, and then I've been to Kanto because I have Let's Go Pikachu. Kanto. Yeah, let's go. Allow me to fashion your Rotom phone with a case. Okay, and there. Your case is finished. Carry it proudly. I got the Pikachu case. Oh. Okay, hold on. I totally need to look at these phone cases. And then we'll hatch the eggs, I swear to God. Where it's not in my bag. It's gonna be, like, in my fashion. Yeah. Because I have the green one right now. The Ball Guy case, the Poketech case, and the Pikachu case. These two are both green. I'll do the Pikachu one, because it looks green. It has a shiny Eevee on it, I think, or something. I don't know, but I like that one. I'm going to do that one. Okay, wait, and then let me pull out my phone to look at it. Yeah, it kind of matches my outfit. Okay, slay. All right, cool. I didn't know you could do that. Sometimes games will give you like a free Pokemon if you have played the other games, like in Sword and Shield. If you've played Let's Go, I think you get like a free Pikachu or a free Eevee or a free Slowpoke or something. But I don't know what it means. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll just start here and see where the road takes us. Lechonk. Lechonk was my first shiny that I caught in this game. He was just like a full odds random pink Lechonk. Okay. I'm back in Los Platos. Probably should have gone the other way, but that's okay. I went this way. Whee! Yeah. So hopefully we'll get the shiny today because it's been 425 eggs and we have 75 more, so we'll get to 500, which is literally 12 away from odds. And I really don't want to go over odds if we can avoid it. I didn't think that this hunt was going to be very difficult at all. Oh, there's my house. Oh, here comes the first one. This one is shiny. I have a whole box for no reason. Okay. Nope. Alright, egg number 1, not shiny. Okay. Wee. This is where we found Miraidon, like the beach over there. There's Nemona's house. The absolute tax bracket difference between my house and Nemona's house. Like, why is Nemona's family so... Why they got so much money? And how come I don't? We live across the street from each other. Alright. Number 427. This Lechonk is gonna watch. Oh! He's like reacting! That was cute. The little Lechonk in the background being like, oh my god, it's an egg! Okay. Wee! Oh god, fletchlings. Oh god. Okay. Next one. Let's see him. Nar. That's fine. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna adjust for a second. Mandy, you're so cozy, but I need a blanket, and you're on all 3 of them at the same time. Can I have this? Oh, she actually let me grab it without, like, putting up too much of a fight. Thank you, Mandy. My legs are just a little bit chilly. Okay. Mandy wanted all of the blankets. Yeah, literally. She was sitting on 3 of them at the same time. Look at her. Okay. My tootsies were cold, so. Okay. So, that was number 428. She is just a baby. It's so true. Alright, what do we got? Tailwind. Okay. Need to move this. Okay. Who's next? I say who like I don't know it's a poliwag, but shiny or not shiny poliwag? That's the question. Not shiny. Okay, is there gonna be a Lechonk watching every single one of these eggs hatch? Like, what's going on? Okay. I feel like I'm gonna end up in an encounter with one of these Lechonks. There's a tarantula. Okay. Another one. Alright. Is it gonna be shiny or not shiny? Not shiny. Okay, so that's the whole first batch. So that's okay. All boys and 1 girl. I wonder what the gender breakdown of poliwags is. Is it supposed to be skewed male, or was that just a bunch of boy eggs for some reason? Whee. Oh, it's Scatterbug. I was like, what the hell is that? It's so small, it's like hard to actually figure out what the hell Pokemon it is. Okay. I'm gonna go... Actually, I don't want to go that way. I'm gonna go... Because I want to go away from Messagoza. Because, like, it's kind of hard to walk around over there. So I'll go up here. Okay. And then I need to swap out the... No, I already swapped them out. Just kidding. I did it 2 seconds ago and I already forgot that I had done it. Okay. There's still so many items that I haven't grabbed, which is insane, because it's like, have I not been over here? Oh, there's a little rock ruff. Little Toxel. Egg. So true, Charlie. I told Charlie, like, just be active in chat every once in a while so that I know you're awake. And this is them just being like, egg. To let me know that they're conscious. Oh. Here's some of the ruins. Bronzong. Bronzong love to hang out over here. Look how many of them there are. The Pokemon that just like hang out by the ruins are kind of silly. I was like, oh, there's a Gimmighoul. Hello, sir. Got 4 Gimmighoul coins. Slay. Whee. Okay. Let's go this way. Whee. I'm trying to think of things to talk about because I usually make like a list of you know, things to talk about when I'm streaming. And I had one, but I literally cannot think of a single thing that I wrote down. Like, at all. I'm trying to think if there's like any pop culture going on at all right now. I mean, the Oscars are coming up, which is inherently pop culture, but I honestly don't even have a ton to say about the Oscars yet because a lot of the movies I haven't seen because I haven't like been to the theaters recently. So I haven't seen a ton of the movies that are like nominated. I've seen Barbie, obviously. I didn't see Oppenheimer. I didn't do Barbenheimer. I wanted to, but I didn't want to have to sit through Oppenheimer in a theater because it's really long. Hello. So we just went to see Barbie and then just didn't see Oppenheimer at all. But I don't even know who else is nominated. I'll have to look at the list of Oscar the list of Oscar noms. The list of Oscar noms. Because I don't even know, like I've barely seen any like recent films. Charlie and I have been watching like older things. Like we just watched Little Miss Sunshine the other night because one of my friends is like obsessed with it. It's like her #1 movie on Letterboxd, but I had never seen it. And it like wasn't on streaming when I tried to watch it originally, but it's on like Hulu or something now. So we watched it. And it's pretty good. It's Steve Carell and oh yeah, he's gonna do that every time I get into an encounter, I guess. But it's a good movie. I liked it. But it's definitely not a recent movie, so I don't know. I'll look up the Oscar noms. We'll talk about Oscar noms. As a film major, it's like legally my job to... I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, I liked it. It's like legally my job to talk about things like Oscar nominations. Because... like, if you're a film major, they literally make you watch the Oscars as, like, part of your degree. Like, I'm pretty sure we had to watch and discuss the Oscars, like, every single year. Because it's like, you know... And, like, the Golden Globes and stuff, too. Oh, God. I was trying to pick up the thing. Now the egg is gonna hatch right in front of it. Well, that's awkward. Okay. Well. It's okay. At least it wasn't a shiny. Okay. Can pick up the item now. It was Aura Sphere. Okay, great. I'll go up here. What's up here? This is tall. Hello? Just keep going. Okay, wait. There's like a top to it over here. Okay. Ah! Rockruff. There's lots of Rockruff up here. Hello. Okay. This is, I think, the last one from this batch, or... No. I think there's one more. Nope. Boo. Boo the non-shiny. I keep pressing the wrong button to check how many are left. No, that was the last one. Wait, so that should have been... I started at 425, then I did 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. This should have been 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. Okay, yeah, I was one behind. I must have not clicked on one of them. Okay. Because it should always end at 5, because I'm doing them in groups of 5. Okay, that one had more girls. It was boy, girl, girl, boy, boy. And this one was girl, boy, 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 boy. Okay. Okay. Let me look up Oscar noms and see what they are. Because I know I looked at them when they came out, but I can't remember any of them right now. Other than that, like, Barbie wasn't nominated for things it should have been. Like, Best Director. Okay, complete list of 2024 Oscar nominations. Oh, Emma Stone is on the front. Love her. Okay, here we go. I have the list pulled up so I can look at it. Okay. So, for Best Picture, I haven't seen any of those movies. I'm kind of eepy. No, Charlie. You can't be eepy. You gotta be awake. I will stay awake and upright. You better. If you don't stay awake and upright, I'm gonna call your mom. Okay. American Fiction, haven't seen it. Don't know very much about it. Anatomy of a Fall, haven't seen it. Don't know very much about it. Barbie, have seen it. Did enjoy it. Definitely think it's, call my mom. Yeah. Definitely think it's, an option for sure. Holdovers, haven't seen it. Killers of the Flower Moon, haven't seen it, but know a decent amount about it. Maestro, haven't seen it. Oppenheimer, haven't seen it, but know a lot about it. Past Lives, haven't seen it. Poor Things, haven't seen it, but know a lot about it. And The Zone of Interest. So I have literally only seen Barbie, which is honestly embarrassing to say as a film major that out of 10 films for Best Picture, I have seen one of them. But it's just hard to get to the movie theater. Like, I do not have time to go to the movies when I'm working a full-time job and streaming part-time. Like, when am I supposed to go to the movie theater? And I love going to the movie theater. I used to go to the movie theater all the time. Like, I would go like once a week. I also don't have the money to go to the movie theater like once a week. I want to get like the like AMC A-list or the like Regal thing where you can just like watch unlimited movies for like a set price every month. But it's like a relatively expensive subscription. Like, not in the grand scheme of subscriptions, but just for me. Like, I don't pay for Netflix or anything like that. My parents do, so I don't have subscription services that I pay for. And it pays for itself really quickly because as long as you go see more than like 3 movies in a month, which I would, you would be paying less for the subscription than you would be for paying for 3 movie tickets. But I don't make enough money right now to pay for my rent, much less to pay for a subscription service to go see movies in theaters. So, I'm sad that I haven't seen all of these movies, but I'll see them in a few years. I always watch the Oscar noms from like a couple years prior, around the time that the Oscars are happening this year. So like if it's 2024, I'll go back and watch like the 2021 Oscar noms because they're out on streaming now or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. We'll look at the other ones. We have, okay, so for Best Director, we have Anatomy of a Fall. We have Martin Scorsese for Killers of the Flower Moon, which of course Scorsese is incredible, so I'm not surprised. Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer. Again, not really surprised about that. We have Poor Things and Zone of Interest. I don't know those directors that directed those, so I don't really know what to say about that. But, hello! But the fact that Margot Robbie. Margot Robbie's not the director. That Greta Gerwig is not on here for Best Director is insane. I mean, not only for this year, but like generally speaking, Greta Gerwig, like, has to be one of the best directors of our time. Like, she's incredible. Lady Bird, Little Women, and now Barbie, like, it's ridiculous, yeah. And like, listen, I'm not someone to. Okay, I need to take Tropicos out of my party because these encounters take longer because he has to do that every time. Let me hold on. Just put like Gibby is fine. I'll put Gibby in. And then put Tropicos back. And then actually, I'll put Beebis in instead. No. Okay. Like, what was I saying about snubs? I know a lot of people are like, okay, like, you can't say that, like, everybody was snubbed on everything for Barbie. Like, not... Barbie doesn't need to necessarily be up in every category, right? Like, Margot Robbie doesn't necessarily have to be nominated for Best Actress, or, you know, Greta Gerwig doesn't necessarily have to be up there for Best Director. Like, it's not... People are like, it's not misogynistic just because women weren't nominated for every single category. And I'm like, well, first of all, it is. But second of all, I'm not saying that somebody undeserving should be nominated just because they're a woman, right? Like, if Greta Gerwig had done a bad job, then of course she shouldn't be nominated for Best Director. But Barbie is up for Best Picture and all these other awards because it's, like, good, and because she did a good job, and because she's an incredible director, and she's insanely talented, and has made other, again, Lady Bird and Little Women, like, other films that have also been nominated. Every time she makes a movie, it's a hit. Every time. So I think it's insane to not nominate Greta Gerwig for Best Director. I mean, literally insane. I can't think of a more deserving, better director to win that award. Like, it's certainly not Christopher Nolan, you know? Like, Martin Scorsese is a great director, but, like, I'm pretty sure he's won that before. Maybe not, I don't know, but if he hasn't, he definitely should have also. But I'm pretty sure he has, because he's Martin Scorsese. So, like, I don't know. It would just be insane for Greta Gerwig to not at least be nominated, even if she wasn't going to win. Even if she was going to lose to, like, Martin Scorsese or something. It would be insane for her to have not been nominated. Not shiny. Okay. What other categories do we have? Alright, we have Best Actor in a Leading Role. So this is... Because one thing that is still annoying about the Oscars is that it's split up by, like, gender. So it's male and female, actor and actress, which is honestly super sucky because non-binary actors, like, you know, Ian Alexander and, what's their name? Bella Ramsey or Bella... Whoever, the one from The Last of Us. Like, don't want to be put into the actress category just because they were, you know, born female. And me, as a non-binary actor and non-binary director, like, the Best Director category is not split up by gender. It's not Best Female Director, Best Male Director. And, like, I understand that they want to be able to give out more than one Best Actor award because there are so many films. So then just make it, you know, Best Actors and then just give out two. And if you want to give out one to a man and one to a woman without gendering it, you can. Or give out, you know, two to women or two to men, or one to a non-binary person and one to a man. I don't know, whatever. But either way, for Best Actor in a Leading Role, we've got Bradley Cooper, who's of course super talented. I haven't seen Maestro, but I'm sure he did great. We have Coleman Domingo, who I don't know who that is. Paul Giamatti in Holdovers, of course. Again, I'm sure he did great. Cillian Murphy in or Cillian Murphy, whatever it is, in Oppenheimer. I'm sure he did a great job. And then Jeffrey Wright for American Fiction. So I would not be surprised if that went to Cillian for Oppenheimer. Because everybody, you know, wants to suck Oppenheimer's fucking dick. So I'm sure Oppenheimer is going to take a lot of awards that it may or may not deserve. But no, I'm sure Cillian Murphy did a great job. I would not be surprised if he won for that at all. And then Best Actress in a Leading Role. Again, no Margot Robbie nomination, which I don't know if I think that that's insane or not. I think she did a good job as Barbie, but also I don't think it was that difficult of a role. Like, you are just playing like a blonde woman. So I can see how that could go to suck Oppenheimer's dick. It's true. The Film Academy is like, oh my god, Oppenheimer. Like, that's all they give a shit about. But we've got Annette Bening, Lily Gladstone, Sandra Huller, Carey Mulligan, and Emma Stone. I would love for that to go to Emma Stone for Poor Things, because I love Emma Stone, and I think she is awesome. And again, I haven't seen Poor Things, but I've heard good things about it, so I assume that she did a great job, and I would love to see her get that award. I don't know if it'll go to her or not. Like I said, I haven't seen the other movies, so I have no idea if she'll get that or not, but I would love to see it go to her. I feel like every time I'm watching an award show, there's the person I think is going to get it and the person that I would love to see get it. And sometimes they're the same, and sometimes they're not. Not shiny. Boo. Okay. So Emma Stone would be the person that I want to see take it. I don't know if she will, but she's the person I would love to see get it. Okay. Then we have Best Actor and Best Actress in a Supporting Role. So those last two were for, like, lead roles. And then these two are for, like, background. Not background, but, like, second to the lead, basically. Or lower than that. So we have Sterling K. Brown in American Fiction, Robert De Niro in Killers of the Flower Moon, Robert Downey Jr. in Oppenheimer, Ryan Gosling in Barbie, and Mark Ruffalo in Poor Things. I would love to see Ryan Gosling take this because I love Ryan Gosling. Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling are both in La La Land, so I would love to see them take any awards at all. But it'll probably go to, I don't know, Robert De Niro is an incredible actor, so I wouldn't be surprised if he got it. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. is also a good actor, and he was in Oppenheimer, and again, people love to suck Oppenheimer's dick, so I wouldn't be surprised if Robert Downey Jr. got it. Mark Ruffalo is also super talented, but I only know him as the Hulk, so I can't imagine he did anything else than that. My brain. Okay. And then, yeah, honestly, that could go to anybody. Like, I really don't know, because I haven't seen the films. I don't know who did the best job out of those. Maybe I'll watch Oppenheimer before the Oscars. I might be able to convince myself to watch Oppenheimer. Although the Oscars are, what, like next Sunday? Or 2 Sundays? I have time. I think I have time. I think they're like the 24th. Was that the last one for this batch? I think it was. Yeah. So that was 445. Okay, so these next 5 are going to get us to 450. So we'll be 50 away from the end of our eggs. Okay. Okay, so now we have Best Actress in a Supporting Role, because again, it's split up by gender. So we have Emily Blunt, who's super talented, for Oppenheimer. We have Danielle Brooks for The Color Purple. We have America Ferrera for Barbie. If America Ferrera does not take this for Barbie, like, that's fucked. Because America Ferrera carried that fucking movie on her back. I mean, Greta Gerwig carried that movie on her back. But, like, America Ferrera's monologue in the, you know, what is a woman scene is, like, say what you will about it being, like, introductory level feminism. It was performed well. Whether or not it was written well can be up for debate, but it was performed well. and it resonated with a lot of women and people in general. And there's just no way that she doesn't get it for that. I mean, there is. There's totally a way that she doesn't get it for that because the fucking Academy is awful. But, like, she deserves it so bad. Like, there is no reason not to give that to her. None. I don't care how talented all of the other people were. Like, she's taking that one. 100% she deserves it. Yeah. I mean, if Margot Robbie is not going to be nominated and Ryan Gosling is going to be nominated for Ken, then America Ferrera needs to be taking it for this. That's just the only thing that makes any sense. So, like, sorry to everybody else nominated, but it's going to America Ferrera. And if it doesn't, the Academy's wrong. Okay, Best Original Screenplay. So this was one that was up for debate with Barbie. That Barbie is technically considered an adapted screenplay, according to the Academy, which is, I get it, but it's also a little bit weird, because an adapted screenplay is like, it was a book made into a movie, or something like that. Like, it was something that already existed, and then it was being turned into a screenplay. But Barbie is more like a movie based on a character, like, not based on another movie or a book. Like, there's tons of other Barbie movies and, like, Barbie media that exist. So I understand how it can be considered adapted, but I feel like the plot of Barbie, yeah, it's like Disney making live action. Yeah. Those are adapted, yeah. All Disney is adapted screenplay, because not all of it, but anything based on, like, Cinderella, Snow White, like, anything based on, like, a fairy tale that already exists is an adapted screenplay. Like, those are all completely adapted based on, you know, it's like how the new Sydney Sweeney movie is, it's an adaptation of Shakespeare. A lot of people don't know that, but it's an adaptation, I think, of Taming of the Shrew. So that's not an original screenplay. It's an adaptation of Shakespeare. So Barbie, I feel like, walks a weird line between adaptation and original, because a lot of it is original, right? Like, America Ferrera's character is original, and her daughter, and her interpretation of Barbie and Ken is original, but Barbie and Ken as characters are not original, so they made it adapted. But I feel like the script was original. It was just based on characters that aren't original. But I don't really know how they decide, you know, what's adapted and what isn't for the Oscars. So, like, I get it, but I feel like it kind of deserved to be in the original screenplay category. But whatever. It's okay. She'll probably win for adapted. I don't know. Yeah, it is a weird line. I could see it going both ways. Like, I'm not mad at them for picking adapted. Like, I see their argument for that. But the original screenplays are Anatomy of a Fall, Holdovers, Maestro. Oh, wait, no. The problem with Barbie being in adapted is because Oppenheimer is adapted. That's the problem. Oppenheimer's based on a book, so it put Barbenheimer into the same category again. Instead of being something where Barbie could have won and Oppenheimer could have won, it is now they're against each other. Hello. Random Haunter. So I think that was part of the problem, is that now they're both in the same category. But yeah, I don't know. Since those are all original screenplays, I don't know anything about any of them. I haven't seen any of them, and I know nothing about all of them. Oh, this is where we found one of the legendaries. This hole. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Yeah, so I have no opinion on that category at all. I have no idea. I haven't seen any of those. And then Best Adapted Screenplay is American Fiction. Oh, the website I was on refreshed. American Fiction, Barbie, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, which is also, again, pretty good, and Zone of Interest. So all of those are adapted from like books or something else. So again, I could see this going to Oppenheimer because it is based on like a thick ass book. So I wouldn't be surprised if Oppenheimer took this one. I don't think that Oppenheimer is bad. I think that a lot of people are like, again, like sucking Oppenheimer's dick and kind of snubbing Barbie a little bit. But generally speaking, it's fine. Like, again, I haven't seen Oppenheimer, so I don't know whether or not it's bad, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Like, a bunch of people that I trust the opinions of said they watched it and liked it. It's just long and it's Oppenheimer. Like, why are we making a movie about the guy who made the atomic bomb? I don't know, but, you know, whatever. It's fine. Okay, so then we have Best Costume Design, which I can talk about a little bit just based on having seen the costumes for a lot of the movies, even though I haven't seen the movies. So Barbie, of course, I feel like costume design could totally go to Barbie because, like, they had to have all these, like, authentic Barbie outfits from the past, which I thought was really cool that they had done that. Killers of the Flower Moon, I don't know what the costumes were like for that. Napoleon, again, I feel like the costumes for that make sense because they're Napoleon era. Anything that's like a historical piece is gonna go up for costumes. Not bad, but maybe overrated. Perhaps. It might not even be overrated, I don't know. It might be. I don't know. You know, it's hard to say that something is overrated if it is actually really good. Like, people think that La La Land is overrated, and I'm like, no, but La La Land is really good. And people were mad that it was nominated for so many Oscars. I mean, it has a world record, or it did, for, you know, like most Oscar nominations besides like Titanic. But I think it deserved a lot of those nominations. And Oppenheimer is probably the same way. It was just unfortunately pitted against Barbie as like men watch Oppenheimer and women watch Barbie. Barbie was made by a woman. Oppenheimer was made by a man. Oppenheimer is good. Barbie is bad, right? Like, that was... If Oppenheimer and Barbie had not come out together like that, I don't think that I would be as, like, ticked off at Oppenheimer as I am. Like, I would still be a little annoyed at it because it's still a long-ass movie based on a long-ass book about a guy who killed tons of people. But, like... You know, it's like the same thing with like serial killer movies and shows. Like, they made that like Ted Bundy thing with Zac Efron. And it was like, why? Like, Ted Bundy's family, not Ted Bundy's family, Ted Bundy's victims' families were like, can you not? Like, we don't want to, we're tired. We're so tired of this. Like, we're done with this. And I feel like it's a little bit different just because the guy, like, invented the atomic bomb, but he wasn't the one who, like, decided to drop it on people. But still, it's like, why are we talking about this? But anyway, I have an ad coming up in about 30 seconds. I need to go to the bathroom, so you guys grab some water. Charlie redeemed a hydrate, so I'll hydrate when I get back. But grab some water, grab a snack, go to the bathroom, walk your fish, and I'll see you guys in, like, 3 minutes. Okay. All right, we're back. So we need more eggs because we did this whole box. So now we have this whole box. Yay! I was gone for like 3 minutes. And I have a hydrate from Charlie, so I'll do that. My streamer is back. I was gone for like no time. Okay. Lego. Okay, yeah, so best costume design, again, I feel like it's gonna go to, you know, anything that does big costumes is kind of gonna have a leg up. Like, if you're doing something fantasy, you're doing something historical, you're doing something like Barbie. Like, Oppenheimer, I'm sure, had kind of old-timey costumes. Not as much as Napoleon, but, you know, something like that. Speaking of old-timey things, last night, Charlie and I were just, like, talking about, I don't even know what, like, presidents and stuff, and Charlie was born in 2000, and I was born in 2001. So I was born during the Bush administration, and Charlie was born at the end of the Clinton administration. So we were, you know, born during different presidencies. Duh. But I was just, like, thinking about, like, oh, well, like, who was president when, like, your mom was born, or my mom was born, or, like, who was president when, like, our grandparents were born? So we started Googling, like, who was president the year that our, like, parents and grandparents were born and stuff. There's a gimme ghoul over there. And it really, it, like, makes you feel like that your parents and grandparents are, like, super old when you actually contextualize what they were alive for and, like, really think about it. It, like, is crazy. Because something that I always knew about my dad was that he was alive when JFK was assassinated. Ooh, there's, like, shooting stars up there. Because my dad was born in 1959, so, like, JFK was, like, president in, like, 1960, I think, is when he got elected. So my dad was, like, barely alive, but he was, like, I think he was, like, 4 when JFK was assassinated, and he, like, remembers very vaguely, like, seeing it on, like, TV and stuff. Like, hearing about it after the fact. Because it was, like, he didn't really understand what was going on because he was too young, but, everybody was just, like, really sad, right? Because, like, everybody loved JFK. And, like, he just remembers everybody being, like, really sad about it. So that was something that I did know about my dad, was that he was alive for JFK's assassination. But I never really thought about who was president before JFK, like, who was president when my dad was born. And it was Eisenhower. And I was like, Eisenhower? In my head, Eisenhower happened so long ago, because Eisenhower was, like, a general in World War II or whatever. Like, he was part of, like, D-Day and all that shit. And I'm like, you're telling me that this man was president when my dad was born? Like, that's insane. And then what was even more crazy is we were looking up, like, when our grandparents were born and, like, who was president when they were born. Because I know that my grandpa was, like, alive and, like, part of World War II, because, you know, he was, like, old enough to be, he was, like, an adult when World War II was happening. So I was like, okay, but who was, like, president when he was born? So my grandpa was born, I'm pretty sure, during the Hoover administration. So he was born before the Hoover Dam was built. Which, like, I understand, like, I feel like it's again, it's just, like, different when you contextualize it. Like, I understand that my grandpa was old. Like, he was, like, 91 when he died, I think. So, like, obviously very old and, you know, lived through a lot of things. And I think when I think about the 1930s, I'm like, yeah, he was alive during the 1930s. But then you actually think about what happened in the 1930s, and you're like, oh, the Hoover Dam was constructed in 1936. It started in 1931, and it was finished in 1936. So, like, it wasn't done yet by the time he was born, which just, like, feels insane, because it's like, the Hoover Dam just feels like it's always been there. You know what I mean? Like, as far as I know, that's always been there. But I'm also somebody who was born after 9/11, so as far as I know, there's never been Twin Towers, right? Like, but, I don't know. What was really crazy, though, is that Charlie's grandma and my dad were both born during the Eisenhower administration, because he served 2 terms. So their grandma was born at, like, the beginning of the Eisenhower administration, and my dad was born at the end. So there's, like, not that big of an age difference between Charlie's grandma and my dad. Which is so weird. It's super weird. But what I also wanted to know, and I wasn't really able to figure it out because it's kind of a complicated question, but it was, who was the oldest... Our groceries are ready. Slay, we can get them after stream. Who was the oldest living president when you were born? Because, like, everybody alive now, it's Jimmy Carter. Dude has been alive for, like, forever. You know, like, anybody being born right now, Jimmy Carter is, like, up, like, I don't even know how old. And still kicking. I think. He's still alive, right? I'm pretty sure. Jimmy Carter's alive. How old is he? I'm gonna Google it. 99! Born October of 1924. So he'll turn 100 this year in October if he makes it that far. Which is insane. Because when the fuck was he even president? Like, forever ago. So, it's like, okay, so my grandpa was born during the Hoover administration, but which former presidents were still alive at the time? And how old were they? You know, like, who is the equivalent of Carter, you know? Because, well, Carter was president before Clinton and H.W. Bush? Because it was H.W. Bush, Clinton, Bush... So it would have been, was he president before HW? I don't know. But, like, it's been a while since he was president. And, you know, the trend of presidents being older and older all the time, like Biden and Trump are ancient and they're both running again. So I'm just very curious who the equivalent of Carter is for somebody born in, like, the 1930s. Like, who was still alive? Like, what former president was still alive? Somebody from the 1800s, theoretically? Like, you know, somebody from, like, 18... If they lived to be as old as Carter, which they probably didn't back then, but, like, for the sake of argument, let's say that they lived to be 100 years old, like Carter. To be alive when my grandpa was born, they could have been born themselves in 1835. So, like, who was president in 1850? You know, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, in my head, that's like Abraham Lincoln. You know what I mean? It wasn't, but like, that the 1800s is when Abraham Lincoln was alive, you know? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pogbog. I hope you're having a good Saturday. There's also that weird phenomenon where if, like, again, if you just contextualize people, you'll know that, like, Anne Frank was the same age as, like Martin Luther King Jr. or something. Like, they were born in the same year, but she just, like, died first, obviously. And things like that that are really wacky to think about. Or, like, the Egyptians were like building the pyramids during like, I don't remember, but there's like, have you guys ever seen those TikToks where it's like, you know, these two things happened at the same time, but they're like two things from like completely across the globe from each other that just like seem like they couldn't possibly be related, but they are. Like, who was it? It was like Rosa Parks or somebody was like old enough to have seen Shrek when it came out or something. Yeah, those videos always fuck with me. Yeah, me too. That's what it was like thinking about when our parents were alive and what president was president when they were born is like, just thinking about the fact that my dad was alive at the same time as Eisenhower seems ridiculous. It makes sense, but it seems ridiculous. And like, I mean, Eisenhower, I'm sure, lived long past when he was president, or maybe not long past, but past. So there were a lot of people that were born when Eisenhower was still alive, even if he wasn't still president. So it's just like, I don't know. It's super weird. We were watching a TikTok about Cleopatra earlier, too. Yeah, my parents were born during Nixon. That is crazy to me because Nixon feels more recent. Nixon feels super recent to me. Nixon, because that was like Watergate. Watergate and like Reagan's administration in the 80s, like all of those things feel super recent to me. So the fact that your parents were born during Nixon just makes them seem super young in my head. Because Watergate wasn't that long ago. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago. You know? It's been 50 years or so, but like it in the grand scheme of how old Eisenhower feels in comparison to Nixon, I was like, huh? I'm like, what do you mean your parents were born during Nixon? But no, Charlie and I were watching a video about Cleopatra the other day because something that I think I forgot, I think I knew it at some point and then I forgot, is that Cleopatra's tomb was never found. I don't think I ever really thought about it, that her tomb was ever missing. Like, I didn't realize that it was, like, hidden in any sort of way. Because my quote-unquote Cleopatra has always been Amelia Earhart. The fact that Amelia Earhart went missing and then they found her skull recently, or, like, what they're pretty sure is probably her skull. Yeah, my parents are barely 50. Exactly. So the fact that they have found Amelia Earhart is kind of insane. The fact that they have found the Titanic is crazy. And now there's a scientist that's pretty close to finding Cleopatra's tomb, we think. Because they found, like, a temple dedicated to Isis, and they found the, I wasn't even near him. I haven't swapped out my Pokemon in a second. I think I was just yapping for a minute there. None of those were shiny, right? I wasn't paying attention. Don't mind me, just certified yapper. Yeah, the Cleopatra update was crazy. I know. They found like a stone tablet that they had been looking for over 200 years, and they basically just like stumbled upon it. So the fact that, like, now they're looking underwater in this temple that was dedicated to Isis, they're, like, looking underwater to find probably Cleopatra's tomb. And that is crazy to me, that they could find Cleopatra. It does concern me a little bit what they'll do when they find her, because I don't, like, necessarily believe in, like, curses and like magic and things like that, but I do think that the ancient Egyptians were, like, I don't want to say I think that they were on to something, because I don't mean that I think that they were necessarily correct in what they believed or anything like that. Not that they're wrong, but like, I don't believe what the ancient Egyptians believed. However, I do think that they knew something we didn't. Like, they the way that they mummified bodies and like put offerings with them and like all that kind of stuff, and like the things that happened in ancient Egypt, and the fact that like the pyramids exist, like the ancient Egyptians absolutely 100% know something that we don't. I don't know what it is, but they know something that we don't. Oh, Spiritomb, hello. So the existence of Cleopatra's tomb is like, do not dig her up. The Mayas, though, are also very interesting. Yeah, I think so too. Like, I mean, they obviously knew something we didn't with like the Mayan calendar and everything. Like, obviously the world didn't end up ending in 2012, but they still know something that we don't, for sure. Yeah, digging her up, bad, bad. And I'm afraid they are going to dig her up, because why are they trying to find her unless they're going to dig her up and try to like look at her? Because we don't really know what she looked like. We've only ever seen like art of her that was created after she died. So I'm sure they're going to want to see what she looked like. And also, I think I visited some Mayan temples in Mexico. Yeah, we visited temples too. I don't know if they were Mayan or Aztec or what, but we were on a cruise and we've been to like, we've been to some of the like ruins. I have pictures of them. They're super cool. I mean, the architect, fucking Sudowoodo. The architecture that like the pyramids had, and like the sort of like Mayan ruin. I'm from Guatemala and a Mayan. Oh, that's so cool. So if you're like from Guatemala, like are there like ruins there and stuff? I've never been. I've been to like, I don't even know. I've been to like Central America, like Mexico and stuff like that. Temples, yes, that's super cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I think that all that stuff is super interesting. Like, I think being white and having very little culture being a white person, because white people just like don't really have a lot of culture. I mean, we do, but we don't. I think it's super cool looking into civilizations that do have a ton of like ancient culture. Like there was that joke going around on TikTok that was like, oh, well, this is my Roman Empire, right? Because guys think about the Roman Empire all the time for some reason. I don't really think about the Roman Empire much because I don't not find it interesting, but like, I don't really care about the Romans. But I do think that ancient Egypt is super cool. That was my interest. Like, while the boys were interested in Rome, the girls and the gays, I think, were interested in ancient Egypt. But, like, I definitely feel like if they dig up Cleopatra, something bad is going to happen. Because there's even a quote from Cleopatra that was like, no man shall ever find my tomb. And, like, some people interpret that to mean no man as in male, and a lot of people interpret that to mean no human. Because, like, you know, humankind used to be referred to as mankind, and humans just used to be referred to as man. So, like, I want to find her, but I also don't want them to dig her up. Especially Egyptians and Mayans. I've always loved learning about ancient civilizations. Yeah, me too. I think they're super cool. I think what really gets me about ancient Egypt is the mummification process. It's like Lord of the Rings. No man can kill me, so it has to be a female. Yeah, exactly. It was also like that. There was a quote in the Bible, too, that was like no one who was like birthed, like no one who has ever been born could kill me, and then he was killed by somebody who was the result of a C-section. So it technically wasn't like birthed, he was like cut out or whatever. I forget what it was. It was like, I don't remember. God, I should know. I was fucking I went to church like my whole childhood, but I know that there's like a quote in the Bible that was like, you know, no man born from a woman will kill me or whatever, and then it's somebody that was born of like a C-section, so it's like a loophole. But yeah, the thing about mummification that really interests me is like the idea is that they wouldn't decay as fast, right? Because like if you just bury a person the way that we do now, they decay, and if you dug them up, they would be bones. But I'm really, really interested in, again, I don't think they should dig up Cleopatra, but if they are going to dig up Cleopatra, which I fear that they will, how much of her genuinely do we think that there is? Like, do we think that she will be just dust? Will she actually be, like, a body? Will there be more than just bones? Like, I don't know. Like, because they were obviously onto something scientifically about preservation of bodies. Like, they obviously figured out how to preserve bodies for longer. So, hi, Dragonite. So I think it's really interesting, like, how much of Cleopatra is left if they do find her, especially if she's in a temple underwater. If she's in a tomb underwater, do we think that the thing they enclosed her in is airtight, watertight? Or, I mean, because they didn't expect their civilization to fall underwater. That was, like, the result of, you know, global warming and shit. What's you guys' favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Politoed, actually, which is why we're doing the shiny hunt for Politoed, because I really want a shiny Politoed. I really like Politoed. I really like Snorlax. Bellabolt is a recent favorite of mine. He's from this generation, but I like him a lot. I like frog Pokemon, as you can obviously tell. Charlie says Buizel or Floatzel or Blitzel and Zebstrika. Yeah. Charlie really likes zebras, just, like, as a regular animal, so it makes sense that you would like a zebra Pokemon, just like I like frogs, so of course I like the frog Pokemon. Arcanine. Oh, Arcanine is such a cutie. He's just a big puppy. He's a big puppy dog. Arcanine's definitely a good pick. I can totally see that. Arcanine's good. It has been since the first 150. Yeah. See, my favorite out of the first 150 was probably either, like, Bulbasaur or Poliwhirl, because Politoed didn't exist yet. But as soon as Politoed came out, I was like, I love this man. He's so goofy. He has this little swirl in his pink cheeks. Like, I love him. So ever since Politoed came out in Gen 2, he's been my favorite. Although Dragonite also, I know Charlie's a big Dragonite fan as well. I really like shiny Dragonite. I love the coloring that he has. It's like green. I think he's super cool. Okay, we have one left from this batch. We're at 469. I love that line. Yeah, the whole line is good. Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite. They're all really good. I like all of them. All right, let's see it. It wasn't number 469, so that's a bummer. Will it be number 470? No. At what point are we gonna get a shiny? This is ridiculous. Okay. Well, we got mostly females that time. It was mostly males the first time, and now it's mostly females. Interesting. Yeah, we're getting more of a split now for male and female. Interesting. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hi, Anthony. Why are we speaking Spanish? I don't know Spanish. I know hola, ¿cómo estás? And I know mi amo Thai. That's about it. And I know the colors, and, like, I can count to, like, 50 because I watched Dora as a kid. That's about all I got. But how are you? How's your Saturday going? More importantly, how is the call flow at work? Okay. Because I just had a Spanish member and I used a little bit of Spanish to get into their account before transferring them. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know enough Spanish to help them get very far. Like, I mean, I guess if they gave me numbers, I would be able to put in their, like, zip code and date of birth. But I don't know the Spanish words for months, I don't think. Like, if they said their birthday was in January, but they said it in Spanish, I wouldn't know it unless it was, like, January, you know? Like, unless it sounded like January, I don't think I would know. I just send them straight to the, like, tier 2 Spanish line. I'm just like, okay, bye. No habla español. Wee. January is enero. Yeah, see, I didn't know that. I did not learn the months. I learned them in French, but I did not learn them in Spanish. Or if I did, I've forgotten. Oh, speaking of that line, I've never seen one in the grass. Don't they spawn in water? Also, I just started a new Scarlet save yesterday and traded over a Finnegan and Eevee egg so I can use them on my team. Cute. No, but like, aren't they supposed to spawn in water? What is she doing in the grass? That's so weird. I thought that they only spawned in water. But yeah, I think it's super interesting starting a game and like trading over eggs from other games. Look at her, she's stressed. Help get her to the water. I know, I feel like I need to throw her into the water. Like she looks like she's like literally like a fish out of water. Like she breathes through gills, but she's like, I mean, she doesn't breathe through gills, but like she seems like she needs the water. Girly Pop, are you okay? What's going on? Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. But no, I think it's super interesting, like trading in an egg so that you basically like force yourself to have a different starter. Like you make Fennekin your starter instead of like, you know, Fuecoco. Also, for your question about call flow, it's about 4 to 6 minutes between calls for the last 2 hours at least. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, you have to still have Quaxley, but thank you for the lurk. Yeah. Okay, that's not that bad. I'll take 4 to 6 minutes. Calls have been almost back to back since the layoffs, and it's been annoying the shit out of me. Because I'm like, if you laid off so many people that I can't even, like, take a breath between calls, you laid off too many people. Like, if I can't take a sip of, like, my water in between calls, it's too close together. So, 4 to 6 minutes is good. I'll take that. Alright. Let's see it. For real, I'm hoping it's just because it's the beginning of the month. Yeah, I hope so. And now that it's getting more toward the middle of the month, hopefully it'll, like, calm down. But also, it's annoying that not only have the calls been definitely feeling those layoffs, at least we weren't some of them. Yeah, like, you know, better to not have been laid off than to be, like, laid off. But it is still annoying that they laid off that many people, and now the people that are still working here are, like, suffering. But because what's even more annoying than just the calls being back-to-back is that at the beginning of the month, when the calls are back-to-back, it's almost all people that are just trying to activate their card, place an order, or pay a bill. Like, the people that just every month they call in on the 1st to pay their bill. It's annoying that they all do that and the calls are so frequent, but it makes sense to me. And, like, usually those people aren't very annoying because they are just calling in to do something that they always do every month. Yeah, they're also still shoving the VTO down our throats. Yeah, I don't know why they want us to take it so bad. I took some the other day because I was exhausted, but it was only a couple hours. Like, I don't know why they're, like, begging us to take it when the call flow is back-to-back. Like, there should not be VTO if the calls are back-to-back. It doesn't make any sense. But, the people that are just calling in to do a thing that they do every single month, like, those people don't bother me so much because usually they know the procedure and they're used to it and they do it all the time and they're pretty in and out. All of the, like, account information for their bill is on file, so you just can pay it really easily. But what annoys me about, like, the middle of the month, which usually isn't so bad when the calls are far apart, but is worse now because the calls aren't far apart, is the people that are calling in the middle of the month are, like, having an issue. I enjoy bill pays over orders. Bill pays take me like 3 or 4 minutes now. Yeah, the only problem with bill pays is I get hit more for them from QA than I do for orders. Like, if I fuck up like one step of bill pay, it's like over for me because there's like 20 steps. So if I do like even one step out of order, QA is like, I hate you. So I got a 63 on a call the other day, literally just because like I forgot to do like one thing in bill pay and it was like 15 points off for that. And then, like, they got me for something else that didn't really make a lot of sense. But like, yeah, it's kind of annoying for the bill pays. But yeah, the orders I hate because sometimes it can take like 30 minutes if they don't have a catalog. So that's really annoying. But what's annoying about the people that are calling in not to place orders or to do bill pays is like they're having an issue, and a lot of times it's like not something I can even fix. You know, they're like, oh, well, my card didn't work at the store, or, you know, I'm calling in because I placed an order and I didn't get my items, right? Like I had a guy who called in the other day or yesterday, I think, who literally ordered like 50 things. Not really, but like he ordered probably like 20 things and he got one bag of pistachios and that was it. Like he ordered a ton of stuff and he only received one bag of pistachios. And I'm like, what? And he's like, this is your fault. And I'm like, no, that's Walmart's fault. But how did you only receive one bag of pistachios? That's insane. Like, I was on his side for that. I was like, sir, that's ridiculous. And I was like, I can get you, like, a refund. And he's like, I don't want a refund. Like, I needed that food. I was expecting that food to come today, and I am hungry. Like, I need, you know, he was getting, like, meal supplements and things like that. He's like, I need those items. And I'm like, I know. I can't get you those items. I can get you a refund, and we can reorder them. But you have to wait for the refund to hit your account because you don't have enough money to place an order. So like I hate it when stuff like that happens. Those are the worst calls, is when like something is legitimately wrong that is definitely somebody's fault, not mine, but somebody's, and like they actually legitimately need help fixing it and I actually have to like do something, you know what I mean? Those are the worst calls. Because like if I was that guy, I would also be mad. I would be like, why did I only receive one bag of pistachios when I ordered, you know, juice and food and medicine? Like, why am I only getting a bag of pistachios? But, you know, I have to be like, no, sir, like, I'm so sorry that happened. We can definitely, like, we'll definitely get you a refund and whatever. Like, I hate having to do that when I'm like, dude, I wish I could give you your order. Like, I wish, like, go yell at Walmart about this. Don't yell at me about it. I'm not the one who shipped your order. But, yeah. I much prefer the like, mundane calls that are just like, hey, I'm calling to pay my bill or to activate my card, because those don't take very long. Also, screw Amazon orders. I'm so tired of the price differences. Oh my fucking god. I know. I get screamed at placing an order because something in the book will cost $4 and then on Amazon it costs $7. And they're like, why is it $7? And I'm like, I don't know. And then Amazon order numbers have letters in them instead of just numbers. So sometimes they'll say a letter that's actually a number or a number that's actually a letter. They changes the prices every day. What were they thinking? Yeah, literally. Like, items on Amazon are constantly a different price. They go up and they go down. It's insane. And, like, I hate having to explain, like, yeah, I know, like, the prices in the catalog aren't always accurate. And they're like, I got this catalog sent to me last week. You're telling me the price changed that much between last week and now? And I'm like, quite literally, yeah, it did. Like, yes, it did. I think I'm one behind, because that should have been number 76. I can't believe we're almost at fucking 500. Like, we're gonna get 500 by the end of the stream, which is crazy. Like, I get the appeal of doing Amazon because, like, you know, it's Amazon. It's, like, one of the biggest online retailers in the world, if not the biggest. I mean, I think it is the biggest. But, like, just don't put prices in there because they're gonna yell at us that the prices are different. Just put the items in there and let me tell them how much it costs. Also, sometimes the price is different on the first page than it is on the checkout page. That's really annoying. It'll be like $5 on the first page, but then it's actually only $4.75 on the second page. And I'm like, why? Why is it different? Anyway. Everybody else in chat is like, what's going on? Anthony and I work at the same place. That's why we can complain about our job. Just know that we work, like, from home. We do a phone job, and sometimes the people that call in are ridiculous. Just know that. Charlie, are you still alive? Whee! I'm alive. Okay, good. You just hadn't said anything and I was like, hello? Okay. Come on. Number 480. That's like a nice round number. Nar. And now I'm gonna get attacked by these goats. Sorry. No, you're baby. You're fine. I'm not upset if you don't talk. I know you're doing your meds. It's okay. Okay. We're almost through this whole box. We are running out of... Oh, I didn't grab the last guy. Hello? We're almost out of poliwags. Please, give us a shiny one. This is ridiculous. Okay. We're gonna get one. I know it. I feel it in my bones. I don't actually feel it in my bones. I felt it in my bones last stream that we were gonna get one, so I don't really trust my bones. Because I was like, yeah, we're definitely gonna get one. So maybe since I don't feel like we're gonna get one, we are. Because my bones are like, nah. These eggs don't have one. So maybe they actually do have one. That would be good. If I, like, do a little switcheroo on myself. Last time I'm, like, confident we're gonna get one. This time I'm, like, confident we're not gonna get one. And then we do. I've also been paying so very little attention to the eggs that I'm like, if one of them was shiny, I wouldn't have noticed. I'm so excited to see the starters for ZA. I am a little bit worried about it because Pokemon Legends Arceus didn't use the starters from the region for that game, but Froakie is the Gen 6 starter from Kalos, and I want Froakie to be my starter. I want to be able to play a game where Froakie is actually the starter, because I never got to play the original X and Y, and I want Froakie, and you want Fennekin, and I want the Gen 6 starters, but I don't think that they're going to actually pick the Gen 6 starters. So it's like it's very sad. Because I really, really want to have Froakie as a starter. Plus, I think a Mega Greninja would be so cool. Like, if they're going to do, like, Mega Evos. Like, a Mega Greninja and a Mega... whatever the thing that Fennekin turns into would be so cool. Yeah, also having different starters with weird end typings is cool. No, it definitely is. Like, I'm sure I'll be happy with whatever... Well, not with whatever the starter options are, but, like... I'm sure there will be a starter that I can pick from what they do that I'll like, but I would really, really like to have Froakie. Because they're probably not going to remake X and Y if they're doing Pokemon Legends ZA, so I might not ever have an opportunity to have Froakie as a starter if they're not going to do that. And, like, I'm not going to really be able to, like, track down the original Pokemon X and Y, so... It's sad. Maybe one day I'll get Froakie as a starter, but I don't know if it's going to be when ZA comes out, unfortunately for me. But Froakie, my love, I love you. Okay. Still not shiny. Is that the... Yeah, that was the second one. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I press it and it doesn't update. But then in my head it updates because I pressed it, and then I look back at it and the number hasn't changed, and I'm like, hello? That, like, takes a second to update after I press it, because it's like, it's running a command where it erases the previous text and replaces it with, like, a 3 instead of a 2, or a 4 instead of a 3, And, oh, I did not mean to hit rename. So it takes a second for the, like, the coding to kick in or whatever. But, yeah. There's so many items I haven't grabbed. Like, Paldea's huge. Like, what is that? Alright, come on! Number 484. That's a nice number. It's like a palindrome. And 4 goes into 8. No. Okay. Sad. Oh, and now I have to fight Mavistiff's baby. Okay. No, thank you. I'm feeling 502. Yeah, place your bets now, you guys. Which egg do you think is going to be the shiny? You can pick any number you want, as long as it's over 485 or 484, because we haven't seen 485 yet. But after this, it has to be over 485. Charlie says 502. Okay, now it has to be higher than 485. Oh, if you haven't paid your loan, Tom says to pay it, or he's gonna find you. Okay. So that's that whole box. We have 3 rows left. We got girl, 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 boy, girl that time. So we got more girls again. Okay, so if you want to guess for today, your options are anywhere between 485 and 500. Maybe 512 if I have time, which I think I will since it's only 12:30. So Charlie's guessing 502, but let me know which egg you guys think it's going to be. I feel like, I don't know, my original guess was 424, which it obviously wasn't. I want to guess a number under odds, because I don't want to guess a number over odds, because I don't want to go over odds. So, 4... I don't know, there's not a lot of numbers left under odds. 496, because it's 69 backwards. Oh god, the crater. 493? Okay. Solid. Calls are coming in more. Ugh, motherfucker. Maybe people are starting to wake up. Because I feel like 9 a.m. here on the East Coast is 6 a.m. on the West Coast, so nobody... And we have a lot of members in Hawaii, so it would be like 3 a.m. in Hawaii, so nobody's calling you from Hawaii. So as it gets later in the day, people start to wake up, and then they're calling. And then... Oh, vice versa would be when it gets later at night here, that it's, you know, people are gonna call less at like 9 p.m. Especially old people, because old people go to bed at like 9 p.m., you know? It's me. Hi. Okay, so what egg? Yeah, so this next one will be 486. And then we'll get to 490. So nobody's guesses are below 490. And then the next batch we'll get to 493, which is Anthony's guess. And then 496, which is my guess. And then we'll get to 500. And if we don't have any, then I'll grab 12 more eggs and we'll get to odds. I'm only getting like 28 hours this week because I took yesterday off and VTO earlier in the week. Yeah, how much VTO do you think that we can take off? Like, how much do you think before it's too much? Because I've never taken a full day off with VTO. It's unlimited technically, but who knows? Yeah, like, I just mean, like, what is, like, an appropriate amount? You've taken so much and haven't heard anything about it? Okay. Because I've only taken off, like, partial days. I've never taken off a full day because I was scared to take off a full day. So I've only ever taken off, like, 4 hours at a time. But I'm exhausted, and we're moving soon. So I'm gonna need some time off to pack and stuff. I regret it for sure. I'm so broke. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna regret it if I take off too much because I'll be broke. But, like, if money wasn't an issue, I think I need to take off, like, a day. At least when we're moving. Because I have to pack my shit. I've already started a little bit, but, like, as you can see, because the room is naked behind me, but, like... And then I'm gonna have to take off, like, a full few days when we're actually physically moving, but I'm hoping by the time that happens, it won't be, like, VTO. It'll either be, like, PTO, or I can just, like, request the time off. Because I'm gonna have to deconstruct my computer and then put it back together. Not my actual computer, but, like, my desk and everything, my monitors and stuff. So I'll need at least a few days off to move my computer from place to place and then plug it back in and stuff. So at the very least, I'll need a few days off when we move. I fill 2 weeks of meds. Nice. Good job, Charlie. Proud of you. Well, now you'll have enough medicine for the next 2 weeks, so that's good. And we can always go pick up more from the, like, the pharmacy if we need to go. Ugh, all the Grievers and the, like, Obama Snows and stuff. Eh. Oh gosh, this guy's gonna be born in a snowstorm. Okay. Let's see him. No. Boo. Okay. That's okay. Nobody guessed 486 anyway, so it's fine. 48 would also be a good number, I feel like. But this one's 487, so we'll see. Is it gonna be 487? No. Please. Whee. Okay, 488. I feel like, again, that's a solid number because, like, 4 goes into 8. I literally don't have the patience for egg hunts. I'm starting to learn that I don't have the patience for it either. I did it because I had never done one before, and because I tried outbreak hunting a poliwag, and I had a really bad time because the poliwag shiny is so subtle that I was, like, second-guessing myself every time I looked at Pokemon. I wasn't sure if they were shiny or not. And it was driving me nuts. So I was like, I'm just gonna do a Masuda hunt because the outbreak was too hard. But now I'm thinking I should have just gotten a Poliwhirl outbreak because it's easier to tell when a Poliwhirl is shiny and I wouldn't have had to go through all of this. But I've done it now, and I'm not gonna stop at this point. I'm not going to stop 490 eggs in because I haven't gotten one. Like, I'm not going to do 490 eggs and not get one. So now I have to keep going until I do, even if it's like 1,000 eggs, which it better not be. But, like, now that I've started it, I can't possibly stop. I've committed to it, so I have to do it. But I will probably not do one again for a long time unless it's, like, a shiny I can't get any other way. Like, if it's not one that I can hunt in an outbreak, or, like, radar hunt, like, if it's only available to me via egg. Yeah, like Fuecoco or Sprigatito. If I ever decide to get a shiny of those, like, I know that that is a Masuda hunt. So, if I must... Then... Okay, this time we got girl, boy, boy, girl, girl. I did do Sprigatito, but I didn't care how many that took. Yeah. I just thought it would be fun to have a counter and do it on stream, because I don't think I would have the patience to do it off stream. I would be so fucking bored. But being able to do it on stream and have the counter on screen, and, like, knowing that at the end of this I'll get a shiny, and then I'll also probably get a clip of me getting the shiny, hopefully will be worth it. At least you have the counter and can chill. Exactly. And a good clip. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, I just have music on. I'm hanging out with you guys, which is my favorite thing to do. And, like, the gameplay is honestly, like, taking a backseat right now, which is actually kind of nice. Because I think sometimes when you play a game like Valorant on stream, the gaming is the focus and the chat is kind of on the back burner. And I don't like that because for me, being a chatter, like, in other people's streams, I don't want it to take, like, 5 minutes for them to respond to me because they're in a game. Which, like, I know is fucking needy, but, like, I just prefer, like, being able to chat kind of in real time. So, as a streamer, I want to be able to respond to people, like, as soon as they speak. I've seen your TikTok clips. Yeah, you see my TikTok clips? I like TikTok. I hope it doesn't get canceled again. Like, not canceled, but, like, shut down. Like, if the American government bans TikTok or whatever for having ties with the Chinese Communist Party or whatever the fuck they're mad at it for. Like, granted, I could just post short-form content on Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts, but people on YouTube Shorts are super mean in comparison to people on TikTok and Instagram. Like, people on TikTok are brutal. People on Instagram Reels are even more brutal, and people on YouTube Shorts are even more brutal than that. I posted a clip of me winning Minesweeper on expert mode from my 3-year affiliate anniversary stream, and I was, like, proud of myself for playing on expert mode and succeeding. And somebody commented on it like, I bet your dad is disappointed in you. And I was like, for what? Like, first of all, no, he isn't. My dad loves me. And second of all, for winning at Minesweeper? Like, if somebody had commented, like, oh, I bet your dad is disappointed in you on the video where I, like, showed my IP address on stream and, like, accidentally flashed chat, like, that, I would be like, haha, yeah, like, I bet he is, you know? But, like, I won the Minesweeper. I won. Why would you comment that? Like, obviously I don't care. I just thought it was funny because it was like, what a weird video for you to comment that on. Instead of one where I'm actually doing something that is disappointing to my father. Like, I'm sure my dad would be proud of me for winning Minesweeper, you know? So, I thought that that was really silly. Because also, it's like, it's not like I dropped out of high school to become a streamer and then, like, failed at it or something. Or, like, ended up on OnlyFans. Not that there's anything wrong with, like, being somebody who creates on OnlyFans. But, like, yeah, next one is $4.93. Let's see it. Like, not that there's anything wrong with, like, being on OnlyFans or whatever, but, like, I understand. I don't feel this way, but I understand when people are like, I bet your dad is disappointed in you when people are porn stars, like, or on OnlyFans. Like, I don't think that they should be, but I understand why people say that, because it's like, oh, I think he's normal, Anthony. Like, I understand where they're coming from. I think that they're wrong, but I understand where they're coming from to say that. But, like, I went to college. I got my degree in media studies. Like, I literally do film for a living. I make movies. Like, I've acted and directed in, like, actual films. Honorary shiny. I'm an English major. Why? It's like that John Mulaney bit that's like, I spent $120,000 to get a degree in a language I already speak. I like to read and write. So do I. I considered being an English major because I like to read and write, and then I remembered that I already speak English, and I don't need it to be taught to me more. I can read and write just fine without taking 4 years of college to get an English degree. I get it. Like, I understand why English majors exist. These are all girls. Huh. Weird. All right, the next one is mine, 496. That was my guess. I like analyzing text. Yeah, I like analyzing film, which is what we do in film, is we watch movies and then we talk about the cinematography and the script and all that kind of stuff. So I get it. I totally get it. Like, I loved reading plays and stuff because I'm a theater minor too. So I loved like reading scripts and talking about like, you know, the characters' intentions and stuff like that. So no, I legitimately thought about not being an English major, but I thought about getting an English minor. Instead, I ended up getting a theater minor, but I thought about being a theater major and getting an English minor, being a film major with a theater minor, being a film major with an English minor, you know, all sorts of things. I ended up being a film major with a theater minor, but it depended on what school I was going to go to, because some schools didn't offer theater minors or film majors, so I had to kind of find, you know, what worked, but... Yeah, but what do you want to do with an English degree? I wish I was a theater kid in school. Theater guys are usually cute. That's true. Theater guys are either the worst guy you've ever met or they're super cute. Sometimes they're both, but, like, cute on the inside and on the outside, or they're attractive on the outside, but an absolute douchebag. Yeah, exactly. But what do you want to do with an English major? Like, what's your career plan for that? Because I don't think it's being a call center representative. I assume, anyway. I know it's certainly not my career path. Oh, I have an ad coming up in 10 seconds. Okay, well, I'm gonna snooze it. Because I wasn't ready for there to be an ad. I'll do it in a second. Ultimate goal is to teach creative writing. Oh, that's really cool. There was this one really cute senior theater guy that I went to watch a play they did just because he was shirtless the whole time. Anthony! I understand, though. I feel that. I went to see a play freshman year because I thought that there was an attractive girl in it. I ended up becoming friends with her. She's super nice. She, I don't think was, well, no, she was a little bit not straight, but not... She was, like, several grades ahead of me. Like, it was not going to happen. But don't judge me. I was a closeted freshman. No, I'm not. I literally, as a slightly closeted freshman, did the same exact thing. Okay, this one should be shiny because it's a 496. No! Boo! All right, we're both wrong. It's not 496 or 493. Maybe Charlie's right and it's 502. We'll see. Because I was going to use the ad to get more eggs if we didn't get it by 500. But I still have one more batch I need to do in the next, like, 3 minutes. So we gotta speed through this. Okay. All right, number 498. I feel like that's a good number too, 498. Like, that's a relatively round number. No. God. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. I can't believe we're gonna fucking get to 500. Okay. Okay. This is the second to last one, and then I have to go get more eggs. Just please be shiny so that I don't have to get to 500. Please. Nar. Alright. Is it gonna be number 500, you guys? Or am I gonna have to go get 12 more eggs? Come on, number 500. Lucky number 500. Please. Put me out of my misery. No. All right. Damn. We got girl, girl, boy, girl, girl. Okay, well, I'm gonna run the ad, I'm gonna do a picnic, and try to grab 12 more eggs so that we can get to odds. And then... We'll go to 5:12 today, because I have to end in about 10 minutes-ish, because I have to go pick up groceries, and then I have to go to work. I gotta get out of Porto Maranata, because I can't do a picnic here. But yeah, I'm gonna do a picnic, grab 12 more eggs, and then we'll hatch those 12 eggs, and if we don't get one, god damn it. But okay, I'll do that, and I'll see you guys in, like, 3 minutes. Okay. Okay, we're back. I'm at my picnic. I haven't gotten any eggs yet, so we're gonna count right now. Nothing in the basket so far. What the heck? I have a sandwich going. You guys? Hello? Hello? Why have you not made any eggs? I have an egg power sandwich. I made it during the ad. Excuse me. Hello? Can these guys make an egg, please? Still nothing. Hello? Hold on, let me check. I have egg power, yeah? Yeah, egg power level 1. Okay, I'm gonna... it's raining here. Maybe they don't want to fuck because of the rain. I'll fly... I'll fly here. I just need 12 eggs. It's not even very many. Normally they give me like 2 boxes worth from one picnic. Okay. Oh god, it's raining here too. Okay, what about Kitakami? It's raining in Kitakami too. Ah, it's raining everywhere. Damn. Okay, well, fuck. I guess it's gonna be fucking raining then. Oh, shit. What did I run into? Rookity. I don't have time for this. I'm too nervous to eat berries. Okay. Hold on. I don't want to waste my egg power, but I need to find a good place to picnic or they won't fuck. Okay. Try again. Okay. I'll bring in Miraidon. Okay. In the meantime, Charlie is playing me in mini golf on Game Pigeon. So right now it's 18 to 17. I'm down 1 stroke. So I need to bring this back and beat Charlie at golf. That's what we need to do right now. I am not in a good position. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. That could have gone worse. I hit one of the yellow things, but it didn't knock me, like, completely out of the park. Okay. Alright, I got it in relatively quickly. I need Charlie to do worse than me. On that hole. Otherwise, they're gonna win. Okay. Have you guys made an egg this time? It's not raining now. Wait, the sun came out. Okay. Okay, 1 egg. 2 eggs. 3 eggs. Now it's working. Okay, that was 3. Okay. You guys. Make some more eggs, please. Hello. Stop being asleep. Why do they fall asleep at the picnic so easily? I don't know what that's about. Like, why do they do that? Do you guys need, like, a ball or something? I can throw a ball at them. Poliwrath! Stop falling asleep. Oh, Ditto's got the ball. Ditto's got the ball. He punts it. It goes over here. Oh, Poliwrath's grabbing it. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, he punched it. All right, all right. Wait, okay, okay, Ditto. Oh, Ditto's going for it. Ditto's going for it. Okay, he's kicking it to me. Oh, nope, I'm taking it from Poliwrath. Oh, Poliwrath punches me in the back of the head and I die. Okay, no, let's see. Okay, this is number 4. That was it. Okay. Oh, Charlie played me back in golf. I won! Ah, did they fuck it up? Let's see. All right, let's see the playback, you guys. Okay. All right, so I got a little bit ahead of them in the beginning. And then we ended up not that far from each other on the 2nd stroke. And then I hit it in on the 3rd. And they hit it in... They should have hit it in on the 4th and we should have tied. Oh, but they missed the hole by like an inch. Oh, baby. You lost by 1. You could have tied me and you should have. It should have been 21 to 21, but you missed the hole on that last shot, baby. Oh, no. Because I was 1 behind you the whole time. Wow. Okay. This is number 5. And that's it. Can you guys make eggs faster? What the fuck is going on? The crying oddish. I'm sorry. We can rematch. Pick a different game and we can... Or the same game. Either way. Whatever you want to do. Grab a game and we'll do it. Do you guys like my Slowpoke mug? And my pink water bottle? Normally I would never go for like a pink water bottle and a pink cup, but I like Slowpoke a lot, so I wanted the matching set. And I think it's very cute. Can we give Ditto a bath? Oh, no, he's kicking the ball right now. Okay, wait, let's give Ditto a bath. Look at him! I want to rub his little tummy so fucking bad. I love Ditto. I wish I had my Ditto plushie out still, but we packed it. So, because I just want to give him a little squish. Okay. There we go. Okay, Charlie texted me. What is it? Okay, we're doing darts now. I'm pretty good at darts. Game Pigeon darts. I'm pretty good at those. Okay. So we got more eggs. Yep. What is that, number 6? We're halfway there, folks. Living on a prayer. It's already almost 1. You guys are not making eggs fast enough. Should I have done egg power level 2 or something? They were churning out eggs this morning. I don't know what's going on. We'll bathe Poliwrath. Come here. Give him a bath, too. Rub his little tummy. Okay. I just want to get it under odds. I just want to get it under odds. Because it's Saturday, so I won't play again until, like, Thursday. And I don't want to wait for the eggs. Okay. You guys, just fuck faster. You're both clean now. Okay, what is that, number 7? Okay. We have 7. I need 5 more. Can you guys make 5 more eggs, please? Okay. Get it, Poliwrath. Alright, this is a whole sport right here. Like, I can't believe that this is the method that Pokemon Violet chose for having Pokemon breed. Like, why can't I just drop them off at a nursery and go do other things? I hate that I have to sit here and, like, wait for them to fuck. Like, that's so weird. In Pokemon BDSP, you can just leave them at the nursery and then, like, go do other tasks and come back and collect the eggs. Okay, that's number 8. We're getting somewhere. 4 more. 4 more, guys. It's getting dark, too. Come on. I have to go pick up groceries in a minute. I need you guys to be... Okay. I want to get to 512 today, but I also have obligations I have to get to. Still nothing. Come on, guys. This is such a scenic place for... Don't fall asleep! For a picnic. There's like a tree, there's like a town in the background. You guys have a ball. Oh, I did not mean to hit make a sandwich. I wanted to check the thing. Peeked inside the basket. There's a Pokemon egg inside. Okay. What is that, number 9? We're getting there. We're getting there. Here, what if I, like, redecorate? Will that... I want to change my chairs. I haven't looked at the... I have the striped chairs now. The simple chairs are the ones... What about the Academy chairs? Those are, like, purple. And then, what tablecloths do I have? Just the striped in the Academy? Okay. And then my cup options, I have Academy and Slowpoke. And then water bottle, I have Academy and pink. Okay, yeah, so I really don't have anything interesting. Alright, well, I'm going to put my chairs back because the striped chairs are better and they match my tablecloth. Okay. How about that? Okay, that's number 10, right? 2 more. 2 more, you guys! Pull yourself together! 2 more eggs. Please, because then I also have to hatch them. This is just getting the eggs. Come on. Yeah, kick that ball. Okay. Okay, number 11. Ah! That's 12, right? Okay, hold on. Let me count, but I'm pretty sure that was 12. And they should hatch faster because I still have the egg power going. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go faster. Okay. Alright, check, 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 check. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. All right, let's move, guys. Let's fucking move. Okay. Do you think we can get it under odds? Please, God. Because otherwise I have to go over odds. And I don't want to do that. Send all of the shiny luck right now for an under odds poliwag, because I do not want to go over odds. I thought this hunt would be relatively easy. Shiny luck 502. Yeah, 502. That's 2 eggs from now. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Hopefully, is what I will say. We better. Okay. Trying to, like, get back out onto the, like, road and not in the town. Oh, there's a thing. Okay. We'll grab these items while we're here. God, there's a bunch of items right outside the town I didn't even grab. Oh, rare bone. I can sell that. HP up. Slay. Okay. Fingers crossed, you guys. I feel like Charlie could definitely be on to something with 502. I feel like that is a solid number for it to be. I'm gonna head for that beach over there, I think. That would be a cute place to hatch poliwags. I feel like it'll encourage them to be shiny if they hatch in their, like, habitat, you know? That's why I usually hatch them in Kitakami, because that's where they are, like... that's where I caught them. The Poliwhirls and Poliwags are in Kitakami. So... Okay, number 501. Normal. That's okay. We're hoping for 502. We're hoping for lucky number 502. That's what we're hoping for. I'll jump down onto the beach. Okay. 502. Fingers crossed, Charlie. Is that a shiny wug? Was there a shiny wug? Did you guys see that, or was that just a light? What was that? Am I crazy? Was that the light? Hold on. Okay, 502. We'll see if that's shiny, and then we'll see if there was a shiny wug. Okay, not shiny poliwag. I don't even know if... Is he still there? Is that shiny? Or is that the light? I'm confused. I'm confused. Wait, where's Beebus? What in the fuck? Okay, there's Beebus. Did I save? I can't remember. I'm saving again. Is he shiny or is it the light? I really can't tell. He's shiny! Oh. Okay, so the shiny luck worked. Not correctly, but it sure worked. He has like a little blue nose. What the fuck? That was so random. A shiny Wiglet? Be fucking for real. And I leveled up my Poliwags on accident. What? Why? Why did that happen? He does kind of match the quick ball. Oh my god. I'll give him a nickname later. I don't have time right now. What in the living fucking shit was that? Okay, well now we have to save. Why in God's name was there a shiny Wiglet? That is so bizarre. Okay, well, let me put him in my shinies before I forget. What in the shit? That was so weird. Now I have a... No, he's not shiny. He's normal. I was like, I have a shiny Dugtrio and a shiny Wiggly, but that's not true. This guy's not shiny. He's just in the wrong box. Okay, and then I'll throw 2 eggs in while I'm in here. Okay, so number 502 wasn't shiny, but while we were hatching number 502, we got a shiny Wiglet. So I do feel like Charlie was a little bit right somehow. Like, I feel like you were somehow still correct with that guess. I knew something. Yeah, your intuition was onto something. I don't know what, but it was onto something. That was so weird. And I'm gonna clip that and I'm gonna put it on TikTok and somebody's gonna be like, you overreacted. But like, no, I'm in the middle of a fucking Masuda shiny hunt. I'm about to go over odds and I run into a full odds shiny Wiglet. That is not overreacting. That is reacting normally. That is how a normal person should react. Okay. Not feeling good about the poliwags, though, right now. Alright, we're on 505. No. Are we gonna go fucking over odds? I can't do this. I can't go over odds right now. This is ridiculous. Please don't let me go over odds. That would be so sad. I'm just gonna put them in the wrong box for a second. Wait, did I get more than 12? No. Oh, no, I'm right. Because I should have 7 left, which I do. Okay. There are a bunch of dolphins right there? Okay. That was so weird. Because I forgot what shiny Wiglet looked like. I couldn't remember if his shiny was yellow or if his shiny was like a totally different color. Like if he had a, you know, a purple shiny, obviously it would have just been the light. Because I was like, if the light is like, you know, kind of golden yellow and he's like a white color normally, then his shiny, you know, then it could just be the light that he looks yellow. But I couldn't remember what color his shiny normally was. But the blue nose gave it away. The second I saw the blue nose, I was like, oh, he's shiny. Which is fucking bizarre. I have never in my life before this game just run into shinies like that. It was always something where I had to hatch 500 eggs. Or, you know, I had to do an outbreak or something. So, this game is crazy. The shiny charm is literally so cracked. Because I think... like, Lechonk is one of the only shinies I got before the shiny charm. And that was full odds and super random. But other than that, most of the, like, full odds, super random shinies I've run into were because I have the shiny charm. And my odds are just, like, fucked. I've had the easiest and nicest calls so far today. Please no jinx. God, that sounds good. Because I had some stupid-ass people yesterday. I had to, like, walk a lady through downloading the app, which is normally already a pain because it's, like, awful to try to explain to old people how to use technology. But, like, she was also just, like, stupid. Like, she was so dumb. Okay. I'm so tired of UHC transferring us for issues with the app. Like, yeah, it's your app! I had to explain that to a UHC agent one time. I was like, which app are they trying to use? And they were like, the United Healthcare app. And I was like, you guys know that you have a tech support, right? Like, because I've been transferred to UHC tech support before when somebody was having trouble getting into their app. And I was like, buddy, that's your app. Alright, 5 eggs left. These are the last 5. You got this. I don't know if I got this. They hear the word order or OTC or something and they just instantly transfer to us. Yeah, it's stupid. Okay. Can we go under odds? Please, God, let us go under odds. No. Okay. God. Alright, we have one more in our hand, and then I think we have a couple more in the box. Okay. Mandy is also, like, absolutely snoozing right now. She is, like, so cozy. Look at her. She's so cozy right now. It's ridiculous how cozy she is. Okay. Not shiny. I want to be snoozing. Mood. Normally I take a nap after stream before I go to work, but now I have to go straight to work. Because I have to go to the... Okay, that was number 510. So I have 2 eggs left. Holy shit. Please. Grab this item. Okay. Yeah, more agents logging on in like 45 minutes. Yeah. Me included. Yeah, there is a lot of overlap for a few hours when the 9 to 5 people are still on before the like 1:30 crowd starts. Yeah. But the beginning of my days are still pretty busy. Much busier than the end of my days. No one's calling it, you know, 10 p.m. Oh, this is where my Croagunk outbreak was. This is where we found Tony. Right here. Aw. Good memories. I love Tony. Oh my god, I can't believe we're 2 away from fucking odds. I can't believe this. I never thought we were gonna hit odds. Almost every shiny hunt I've ever done has been completely under odds. I've never gone over odds. At least not that I'm aware of. I don't want to start now. If it's this egg, it'll be number 511, which will be 1 under odds, which is when Sunny got her shiny Teacup Tepig. She was 1 under odds. It was her 63rd. And there was 64 was odds. So... maybe I'll go 1 under odds. Come on, number 511. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please. No! Oh no. Okay, we have 1 more. I'm gonna throw up. Come on. Number 512. Are we going over odds? Please, God, no. Please be shiny. No. We are officially over odds. Yippee! Well, I gotta go because I have groceries I need to pick up. But we will continue this hunt on Thursday, probably. And maybe... I don't know. I don't know what'll happen, to be honest. Rip. Yeah, can we get an F in chat for going fucking over odds? But thank you. Thank you. You'll get them next time. We better. Okay. Is there... oh, we'll raid Ollie. I don't think I've raided them before. So we're gonna raid Ollie... Kisho. Okay. There's somebody that I follow on Twitter, but have not, rated before, I don't think. So... oh my god, it won't let me copy my own message. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, so go give Ollie some love. I will see you guys on Tuesday for more Stardew Valley. We're gonna get that fucking fish. And then I'll see you on Thursday for more Masuda hunting, and hopefully we'll get it and I don't go too far over odds. But I gotta go pick up my groceries and then I gotta go to work. But thank you guys so much for coming, Charlie, Anthony, everybody else for being here. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll see you next time. Bye!